In the summer of 1997, the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration detected something impossible.
Deep beneath the waves, listening stations designed to track Soviet submarines picked up a sound. It was loud, ultra-low frequency, and it traveled for over 3,000 miles. The loudest animal on Earth is the blue whale. But this sound was far louder. Scientists called it the Bloop, and it came from the most lonely place on the planet. Point Nemo, the oceanic pole of inaccessibility, further from land than any human being.
In fact, the closest humans to Point Nemo are often the astronauts aboard the International Space Station.
Down here, in the freezing dark, biology is scarce. It is a biological desert. If a biological creature made this sound, it would dwarf a blue whale. So, what could possibly be hiding in the dark? Is it a monster or something else? For centuries, sailors whispered of the Kraken, a many-armed beast capable of dragging ships to their doom. Science eventually found the Kraken. We call it the colossal squid. Massive, aggressive, and very real. They grow up to 46 feet long and battle sperm whales in the crushing depths. But could a squid create the bloop? The physics simply don't add up. Cephalopods are soft-bodied. They have no vocal cords, no air sacs to resonate. To make a sound heard 3,000 miles away, you need a massive, resonating chamber. A squid is silent.
So we need a predator with a backbone, lungs, or a swim bladder.
Otodus Megalodon, the ruler of the Miocene oceans. We believe they went extinct 3.6 million years ago.
But one popular theory suggests a population migrated deep, adapting to the pressure, the abyssal megalodon.
Could a 60-foot shark, lurking in the unexplored depths of Point Nemo, be the source? Here is the problem. A megalodon, while terrifying, was likely smaller than a modern blue whale. The bloop was detectable from 3,000 miles away. For a biological creature to do that, it would need to be over 250 feet long, 3 times the size of any known predator. But the ocean is deep, and we have explored less than 5% of it. Could there be a new class of organism? A leviathan, hidden in the Hadal zones?
To make the bloop, this creature would need massive internal air sacs to resonate low-frequency waves.
And food is scarce in the deep. But the deep scattering layer provides a daily buffet of biomass. A creature this size would need to consume tons of food daily. It would be hard to miss. With our modern sonar and satellite tracking, a Godzilla-sized animal is unlikely to remain hidden.
So if it wasn't a monster, the answer might lie in something even colder.
In 2005, NOAA finally cracked the code. The culprit wasn't alive. It was the ice itself. They are called icequakes, or cryoseisms. When a glacier fractures, it releases energy equivalent to a bomb. Imagine a mountain of solid ice, millions of tons heavy, suddenly shearing off and crashing into the deep. This impact creates a massive acoustic shockwave, a sound so powerful it traverses the entire ocean.
When scientists compared the spectrogram of the bloop to recorded icequakes, it was a near-perfect match.
The sound originated from the Bransfield Strait in Antarctica, echoing all the way to the equator.
Geology is loud. While biology whispers, the earth itself screams.
Water is an incredible conductor of sound.
It carries these geological screams for thousands of miles without losing energy.
Trapped in the deep sound channel, the noise of the cracking ice traveled unhindered. A ghost signal from the frozen south.
Oh, the mystery was solved. No Kraken, no Megalodon, just the raw, terrifying power of nature.
For many, the answer was disappointing. We wanted a monster. We wanted the Kraken.
But isn't the raw power of our planet terrifying enough on its own?
March 1st, 1999, NOAA recorded a sound called Julia. It sounded like a cooing child.
Likely another iceberg running aground. But then, there is the Upsweep. The Upsweep, recorded seasonally since 1991. It gets louder and quieter, but never stops.
Is it underwater volcanoes, shifting magma, or biological seasonal migration?
The truth is, we have mapped the surface of Mars better than our own ocean floors.
More than 80% of our ocean remains unmapped, unobserved, and unexplored.
Just because the Bloop was ice, doesn't mean there aren't monsters down here.
The Bloop was a reminder, not of a monster, but of the sheer scale of our planet. Science gives us answers. It turns monsters into geology, fear into understanding.
But the ocean is vast, deep, and largely silent to our ears.
The prehistoric world is gone, but its secrets are still waiting to be found. From the crushing depths of the Permian to the frozen wastes of Antarctica. Join us as we dive deeper into the history of Earth.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Click here to see what R.E. Ely killed the Megalodon, or here to witness the Great Dying. I'll see you in the next era.